Yeah.
Peace, y'all. I'm Robert.
I'm Richard.
And we're the Lawson Brothers.
And we're at Daytona, baby.
That's right. It's about 8:25 a.m. We are sitting here in our pre-staging area. As you can see, there's vehicles all around us. Right? You can see back there is the big old line waiting. You got to get your wristband. Right? Wristband so you can get in. Cher's with us. She's in the back seat, but she didn't want to be on the movie. She's a stinker. So we're sitting waiting. They take looks like half a dozen people at a time. They escort you in, and it's so there isn't the havoc that you get when people get impatient, like coming in the door. We came in a single file, and there was a guy pointing you to each lane. And some sponsors get a bug up their ass and they start passing everybody. Then somebody with a little rig sees a big rig and they start patting. I'm thinking, you know what? Look at it.
Here we go.
It didn't take 5 minutes of the door being open and impatient people start pushing their way around, throwing their weight around, and pissing people off. And it doesn't need to be that way. Our buddy Ace lives in Lakeland, south of here, about 2 hours. He's not going to practice tomorrow, so he's not even going to drive up. I just talked to him on the phone, and he's still home in Lakeland. It's the 27th, by the way, right?
Yeah.
27th of December. He says, are you doing this? Are you sitting there doing that? Is this going on? Is there a big line over there? I said, yeah. And he's laughing. He says, well, it's going to take a while. Well, you know, we are going to obviously going to practice tomorrow. We want to be ready first thing in the morning, get motor broken. We got a lot of things we want to check on. So we want to get set up and get out of here. We don't want to be here till 7:30 tonight. So he's going to come in later. He's got an RV spot, so he's going to get parked. Have one of his buddies pick up his trailer and bring it in and park it at his garage, because by then it'll be a madhouse in there. All the trailers will be in your way of you know, you won't have what you have now where you have controlled chaos, 5 or 6 at a time. Everybody will be in there, and whatever room is remaining is what you have to deal with to get your stuff parked and unhooked. And me, I'd rather just get in there and get it over with. So we got to sit out here for 2 hours, hour and a half before we get rolling and get in. It doesn't much matter to me. What else will we be doing? It's foggier than all get out, right? So we'd be sitting at the hotel thinking, man, we ought to be over there. We ought to be over there. So at least we're here and we know what's going on. It's the not knowing that drives you nuts. So here we are, part of the Daytona spectacle. Me, Rich, and little happy face guy has ridden all the way down here on the dashboard with us. He come down here 20 years ago with us in the RV too. And we can't forget that Jesus is the reason for all this, that being this time of year. Oh, we gotta sit that up. So I guess once we get in the garage, we ain't gonna do this step by step thing. I've done it all on VHS a million years ago, and we don't even really watch those tapes anyway. It isn't something we like to relive. It's boring and time consuming and tedious. So when we get all set up, everything's done in the garage, we'll show you the garage. Maybe later on we'll do a couple clips with Johnny. Johnny's here. We bumped into Johnny already. We found out what garage he's in. We'll bring you some Wild Bill video of his place, and the guys from Virginia that we bumped into at the car wash. We want to find out who those guys were, and we know what garage they're in. So maybe we'll bring you a little of that later, a little garage walk paddock walk, quick little something here, there. But we ain't going to get too crazy today. So that's it. For Robert.
And Richard.
We're the Lawson Brothers.
And we're from Racing Roseville. But we're at Daytona now, baby.
Getting her done.